The global economy, facing multiple challenges. Inflation. Inflation is rising in many countries, driven by factors such as supply chain disruptions and the war in Ukraine. This is making it more expensive for people to buy goods and services, and it could lead to a slowdown in economic growth. Supply chain disruptions. The COVID-19 pandemic has caused widespread disruptions to supply chains, making it more difficult and expensive to get goods and materials from one place to another. This is also contributing to inflation. The war in Ukraine. The war in Ukraine has caused a humanitarian crisis and has also disrupted global trade. This is having a negative impact on economic growth and is also contributing to inflation. Climate change. Climate change is a long-term challenge that is already having a negative impact on the global economy. It is causing more extreme weather events, such as floods and droughts, which can damage infrastructure and disrupt businesses. The COVID-19 pandemic. The COVID-19 pandemic is still ongoing, and it is not yet clear when it will end. The pandemic has caused a number of economic challenges, including job losses, business closures, and supply chain disruptions. These challenges are interconnected, and they are all making it more difficult for the global economy to grow. It is still too early to say how these challenges will play out, but they are likely to have a significant impact on the global economy in the coming years. How these challenges will impact our lives? The challenges facing the global economy will have a number of impacts on our lives, including higher prices. Inflation is likely to continue to rise, which will mean higher prices for goods and services. This will make it more difficult for people to make ends meet, and it could lead to social unrest. Job losses. The war in Ukraine and the COVID-19 pandemic have already caused job losses in many countries. These job losses are likely to continue, as businesses struggle to cope with the challenges facing the global economy. Slower economic growth. The global economy is likely to grow more slowly in the coming years, as the challenges facing the economy take their toll. This could lead to higher unemployment and more poverty. Increased inequality. The challenges facing the global economy are likely to disproportionately impact the poor and vulnerable. This could lead to increased inequality within and between countries. Environmental damage. Climate change is already having a negative impact on the environment, and it is likely to get worse in the coming years. This could lead to more extreme weather events, such as floods and droughts, and it could also damage ecosystems. These are just some of the ways that the challenges facing the global economy will impact our lives. It is important to be aware of these challenges so that we can take steps to mitigate their impact. What can be done to address these challenges? There are a number of things that can be done to address the challenges facing the global economy, including investing in clean energy. Investing in clean energy can help to reduce greenhouse gas emissions and mitigate the impact of climate change. This will also create jobs and boost economic growth. Strengthening supply chains. Governments and businesses can work together to strengthen supply chains and make them more resilient to disruptions. This will help to reduce inflation and improve economic growth. Resolving the war in Ukraine. The war in Ukraine is a major source of instability in the global economy. Resolving the war would help to reduce uncertainty and boost economic growth. Addressing the COVID-19 pandemic. The COVID-19 pandemic is still a major challenge for the global economy. Governments and businesses need to work together to develop and implement effective measures to control the pandemic. Promoting international cooperation. The challenges facing the global economy are too big for any one country to solve on its own. International cooperation is essential to address these challenges and build a more sustainable and equitable future. These are just some of the things that can be done to address the challenges facing the global economy. It is important to take action now to mitigate the impact of these challenges and build a more sustainable and equitable future for all. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.